Okay, no, I can't.
Six.
You gotta fucking pause for a second.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
All right. Are we good, Kurth?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm good. Whew.
Welcome back to the Pimp and Kurth show. This week we have Titus as a guest star doing commentary with Pimp in the background just running the stream and moving between the screens. So up first we have Comrade versus Divi. Let's go on ahead. Okay, Spiritomb versus Sneasel. Okay, I'm not really sure why he would lead Sneasel. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish with that.
Yeah, Trick was smart.
Yeah.
See, a standard opening for Comrade is generally the sticky web, which I'm pretty sure is about to come out. If we resume. Yeah, there's the sticky web.
Yep. And he's got Toxic Spike, so he has his own hazard up there, and that still did 50% almost. But he's gonna get everything poisoned.
Right.
Honestly, I think I would have
kinda
volt switched into Corviknight actually, because not only would it be immune to the spikes, it would not really give a shit about Garbodor either. But he goes Primarina here, which means it's gonna get 2-hit KO'd, and now he has no way to
really stop that thing from being rolled. Well, the poison is doing its work though. Like it is taking it down. Well, can we talk about how the thing lived that?
Yeah. Well, Spiritomb is dummy thick if you invest in defense.
Voltwird's pretty standard. He's getting his tempo back. Well, never really lost it, but he's continuing it. Screens, okay. At this point, though, like, can't he just roll the team? Like, I don't know why he was setting up screens. There might be something I'm missing, though.
Presumably to make his pincer a little bit stronger to set up.
Yeah, that's smart.
Which is like right now, it's like the perfect opportunity because he can just quick attack or do whatever he wants and get a Moxie boost.
Yeah.
But he clicks Endure here, so he's gonna live another turn, which gets a little more poison damage.
So pause for a moment before the switch actually happens. So Comrade and I talked about this after the game with Divi, but there's sticky webs on Divi's side of the field, which is pretty standard Comrade, right? But then Divi also has that same option. He has a Galvantula in the back that he hasn't really brought to sticky web anything else with. And
pretty sure ever. And that match could have gone like an entirely different direction if like the speed was balanced. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's weeks worth of content that could have been different if he brought it, but I don't know why he chooses not to.
But anyway, but I think this is going to be a roll from this point on, and he gets the Moxie boost at this point.
Yep. And unfortunately, he either does not have Ice Shard or chose not to click it, and he just dies.
Panic, maybe? But like the Victini, I'm pretty sure if there was sticky webs and this pincer was lower, could have potentially have just swept.
I mean, every time you click V-Crate, you lower your speed.
That's true. Well, it has other moves, right?
Yeah, but not. They wouldn't necessarily sweep the whole team, though.
That's true. Anyway, that's that match. So this one,
Firewater versus you.
Yeah, so let's talk about this one. So this is kind of the reason why Pimp Sparse brought me in here. You guys are going to see a very fantastic show. Before this thing begins, let me put you in my mindset. So I'm like really close to qualifying at this point in our bracket, and I lost my last game to Kurtharok, and so I needed to win this one. So I was already going in there with my head already psyched out. And so SD Gaming, which is like our little group of three with me, Kurtharok, and Arca, we decided we were going to help you practice for this team. So Arca gives me like a pretty standard like team that most people would run. And then Kurtharok gets involved, and then he throws in like this cracked shit that like completely shuts down my team, right? And that nobody in the history of ever is going to run. So I'm trying to like play against that team that's been beating me in practice over and over and over again. So I'm going in there trying to beat that team. And keep in mind, I'm playing against Firewater. The man knows his shit. So I'm already like in a bad headspace. Just like deer in a headlight kind of situation. So that's all I have to say in terms of pre-Johns. Shall we begin?
Yeah. Okay, and for an ape standard.
That's a very standard lead for him. And then like the switch was beautiful. Like
Well, I
That
mean,
thing-
it was standard. I mean, what else is he
Yeah.
gonna go to into?
So
I
this
mean, potentially Mawile, I guess, for
Yeah.
Intimidate, but he doesn't want to risk getting...
fire punched.
Actually, he doesn't really give a shit, because why would you... I mean, Fire Punch would be kind of a forehead switch thing to do, because
Yeah.
Swampert is like a safe switch in. Albeit that crit was kind of nice from the fake out.
Yeah. But this set was supposed to run Seed Bomb, and I'm pretty sure at that point that would have been a dead Swampert, which somebody told me to switch out.
I mean, you had other ways of killing Swampert.
So Firewater's actually playing a really, really good game where he's just like pivoting. I don't have any like
Why did
hazards
you
on
go
his
in
team.
DD on Infernape?
Oh yeah, Forehead Headlight Titus was like, it's a fighting type. I gotta switch in my Psychic type, right? So I did.
Why don't you just go Mince, who doesn't give a shit about fire or fighting? Or you
Because-
for that matter.
I'm bad.
Also, why do you never run Intimidate Salamence?
Because Moxie's fun.
Okay, but if it, like, you... When have you, like, actually swept with Moxie Mince this season?
But like it's fun.
Okay, but if it doesn't work, and you have this thing that can, like, give you a switch-in opportunity, why don't you just run it?
Because I'm bad.
Alright, well, that's a good enough explanation.
Alright, so Sticky Webs, so this is a pretty standard Firewater thing to do, and I'm like, I gotta kill that Rabombi, which I'd forgotten could be run with a Focus Sash, which is what Firewater normally does, but in practice, it was running what? Like,
Expert
Was-
Belt? Because
Expert
it would OHKO your Diancie.
oh, okay. Because that's standard for Firewater. Okay, this is
Firewater was literally considering running HPC on Rabombi. He admitted it, and then he changed it.
I
at the last
asked him the
minute.
day of. He was like, I had Energy Ball on this thing. I'm like, Diancie lives
Nah,
that.
when he was prepping for Pittsburgh, he said they were just considering HP Steel. Because Expert Belt, HP Steel, OHKO's Diancie, and Diancie's like your #1 lead most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. Anyway, the Salamence
Anyway.
gets the...
I fucking put in work within prep, so you should know it's good.
Alright, good switch in. That thing gets shut down and gets rid of the Moxie boost.
Yeah, now you're gonna get hit by a... Well, no.
Well, no, I
substitute.
have to break this up. I don't know if there was a better play, but I had to break this up. I didn't know if there was anything better there.
I think the better play was staying in with Salamence and sacking it just to make sure he couldn't kill your other
Two
shit.
shenanigans? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was, in fact,
Oh, wait,
a
I forget.
Scarf-
Were you already locked into something when Mawile came in?
Yeah. This thing was a Scarf Mence. Whatever I killed the last yeah, it was dual wing beat. It was dual wing beat. It had to have been. Yeah, it was dual wing beat, which would have done crap to Mawile.
Yeah, I would have probably just stayed in and kept clicking it until you died, and then brought in Diancie fresh.
Yeah. The other thing here is that Firewater played me perfectly. I think he probably realized I was in my head. Switched into Latios. And I didn't have the foresight to realize he was probably going to switch. And, you know, Levitate got it. And this is game from here on in.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that webs are up is pretty...
Oh, look at that
cool.
switch! It's like he's playing me like a fiddle, man.
Yeah. I mean, you were playing
That's
really
his speed.
nervous after, like, turn 3, and so you were very easy to read at this point.
Okay, pause after this set of moves.
That and being up 5 to, like, 2 means he can afford to make risky plays that, in
Right.
hindsight, end up looking like
Okay,
they're
pause.
really risky, crazy
Here.
shit.
I am going to hit a attack move. See, Poltergeist, with its speed boost and whatever, will pretty much sweep the entire thing. It has a weak armor boost, I believe, at this point. So, if you were running in Modest, but somebody in their brilliance told me to run that thing Timid, so watch what happens. And granted, I would have
so
lost them all
whatever,
while.
you still lose them all while.
I still lose them all while, but differentials matter. And yeah, and Firewater just cleans up.
Yeah, so the lesson there was you had to play more aggressively.
No, the lesson there was listen to good prep, don't take bad prep.
No,
also,
the lesson
Firewater's
is
a
play
Chad.
the game better and, like... I don't recall ever losing to you once in prep with the team I made.
Yeah, do not listen to Kurthrock. Thank you, Pimp Spars.
So, I mean, unless you actually, like, shit stomp the team I'm playing with you in prep, I don't view that as bad prep.
Oh, okay, but like it was so unconventional. I was prepping against something I wasn't playing against, so it's bad prep.
You just played badly against this team.
I admit I played badly. That part
Yeah,
is
so
not up for debate.
don't John and blame me.
Well, I mean, I was prepping for something that wasn't there, so it was both.
Your team could have handled that if you just played better.
Oh my god. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? I feel like this is only going to get sulkier. Pimp, can we go on to the next one?
Yeah, go to the next one.
All right. So Pimp Spar's actually played really, really well in this one. Volcanion lead. Has he done that before?
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's not a lot of things that can just deal with a Volcanion lead.
Yeah.
Fire and water stabs are just like really good, and nobody has water absorbs this season.
And a lot of tricks happening round one this week too, right?
Yeah, Frick is good.
Yo, you know what we could do? We could like badmouth Pimp Sparse's play because he's not gonna say anything, right? Fair is fair.
Yeah, except he didn't like make bad plays. To be shit talked. Okay, here. I don't think does Verizian learn knockoff.
It does not. I want to say we can look that up. Pause.
I guess he was just doing it for the resist on close combat. Oh, it still did a lot though. I guess maybe it's banded. Yeah, look at it. Just ate that up. I mean, he's gonna get a special event drop. He's gonna die, so he has to switch out.
So this would be the setup opportunity, right? I think he goes for sword stance. Nope. Okay, just straight close combat. Which which Clefable just eats. Which was one of the most Pimp Sparsiest things.
Yeah, but if anything, he's actually playing really passively here compared to how he usually plays.
That's true. But that was actually beautiful.
Honestly, I'm an advocate for it. I think more people could win a lot more if they just played more passively.
That doesn't sound fun.
Well, I mean, I'm 6-0 right now, so...
Yeah, but playing as you is boring.
Well,
like, it's really you can boring.
Either, quote-unquote, have fun or you can win. I define having fun as winning, so...
I define having fun as popping off during a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I think we rewinded it like a turn or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna... fucking banded close combat.
Yeah. Wait, was that thing banded?
I think it is.
Okay.
I don't think it would do 70+% to Gallade if it wasn't banded.
Did we just see that it was assault vested?
Did we?
Yeah.
Verizian only has 90 attack. There's no way it would do that.
It's literally, yeah. Look at what's highlighted.
How the fuck does it have so much...
Adamant assault does, man.
But its attack is still low, though. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't understand how the math works, but... Oh, maybe it's because it was not Mega Gallade, that's why.
Oh, yeah?
It actually doesn't have that much defense. Special defense has a lot of.
Yeah, knockoff, it's not going to live a knockoff in sword form.
Yo, imagine the rock slide actually killed, though.
Was that a low roll?
I don't know.
Oh, and it was stuck.
Imagine if it did, though.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. It's not going to matter. It's just going to die either.
Imagine that Thunderous, like, mixed. Which is a Pimp Sparse thing to do. I don't know. That's a Dark Self-Ally, I believe?
Yeah, so it's immune to Prankster.
Okay. You switch into Volcanion at this point, right? Yeah, that's the switch. And what, you just click Steam Eruption? Yeah.
Steam Eruption, old family recipe. I don't know why he did Flamethrower here.
No, he didn't. Did he? Oh, yeah,
he did.
He did.
Why would he just click Sludge Bomb?
It's like quad resisted at that
Hits
point.
Fire and water does not resist poison.
No. The Flamethrower was quad resisted.
Yeah, I know, but Sludge Bomb hits everything on his team,
Yeah.
so I don't know why he wouldn't just click that.
Yeah, and that's a dead Lando.
And that's
not living that.
Game for this week.
Scorching Sand. Is he locked in? I would think he was. Okay, I don't think the burn really matters here too much. Like, this is a one-sided battle.
Clicks Tailwind again. As if he needs to.
What's he trying to outspeed? That Gallade does outspeed everything, right?
Charizard, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah, Clefable doesn't give a shit about Torment, because Clefable can click multiple moves.
Yeah. Why go for Torment and not, like, Taunt or something? And yeah, that's probably going to kill it, and it does.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I got Meaver's Arca with the secret Zinnia skin.
Which I still don't know how he did it, but I'm pretty sure he picked out that skin specifically to mess with me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright, he goes Garchomp. I go Incineroar, and I'm like, I'm in danger, so I switch out immediately, and I go into Mesprit.
But you did get the Intimidate drop right in the beginning, so... What I don't understand is why he's staying in. He has switch-ins for that thing. Like, Klefki would have been fine.
I guess he's just using it as a suicide lead, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
but,
mind
like,
it.
that's a
Fortunately, that
tank
U-turn doesn't kill. That sucks.
Yeah.
But, it's gonna die. So I know he's not Scarf.
Rust over... It's definitely not Scarfed. It's, like, rest... Oh, yeah, Rough Skin. Thank you. Actually, getting the screens up was pretty smart, I think.
Yeah.
But at that point, he has a screen, so he could have just gone into like Gardevoir and started like clicking buttons.
Oh, yeah. So another thing worth mentioning is he's not running Rough Skin on Garchomp. He's running Stanvale.
Because he thought there was going to be a hit.
Because he thought it was going to bring Hip out on you.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take any Rough Skin damage when it did U-turn. Yeah, here's something that's really dumb. I go Choice Scarf. I trick him a Choice Scarf, but he does Steel Beam, so not only do I lose my Choice Scarf,
this is beautiful. Look at this.
He also was able to get a free switch into Superior by doing that.
But at this point... Well,
yeah, he has Reflective, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to Oko, but I'm going to get a lot of damage on.
But at this point, this thing is killing the Incineroar. But...
Yeah, Incineroar's job was just to get the damage that Talonflame could come and finish it off.
And at this point, between like the Brave Bird priority
and
if
you're wondering why I'm running Aerial Ace, it's specifically for the Nightmare scenario where he goes Superior on Defog and gets an evasion boost. And it also doubles the way to deal with Stanvale. Well, I guess it didn't really matter because I didn't bring Hip out on, but I guess if he brought his own Sand or something.
But at this point, with the Disguise Mimikyu broken, you can just beat him with priority, right? Like, literally everything.
Scizor just comes in and Bullet Punch goes burr.
You don't even have to set up, you can just do it.
Yeah.
Which begs the question, why didn't he use Shadow Sneak?
I was running max HP and almost max Spit F, and then just enough attack to make it a guaranteed Oko on Mimikyu.
Were you specifically aiming for the Mimikyu?
Yeah. And Gardevoir has even less defense than Mimikyu does, so it's definitely an Oko. Here I go U-turn because this thing can't learn Hidden Power, so he literally can't touch me.
And,
then,
I don't know why he was boosting at this point either. Like, he should have just, like, attacked.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have killed Scizor, so it really wouldn't have mattered.
But...
Anyway, the differential was gone at that point.
So, this is the draft pick. Oh, KO counts. Kartana, 12. That thing moved up in the world. As it could move up even further.
Top. I mean, it's been first place for weeks now.
The Latios has actually moved up past the Lowland Marowak. That was not this week, was it? The Pinsir got a lot of decent kills.
Well, I mean, it's alphabetized if they're the same kill, so it's technically tied for second place with multiple Pokemon.
Right. And the Volcanion actually moved up a lot. So Pinsparce here has actually like
I got 4 KOs. It was the MVP this week.
And like he actually has 2 Mons in like the top 3 positions, I think.
Yeah, my highest Mon, even though I'm on top in challenge, is only like Lycanroc, only has 6 because all my kills are spread out over multiple Pokemon. But that's kind of how it's been every time I've played.
God, I'm really playing that Diancie like crap. Look at how
you keep sacking it at like in 2 turns. You should actually do something with it.
Okay, look, that thing's a dangerous wall breaker, but it doesn't have a lot of HP. I mean, I could do more with it, but...
Yeah, but it outspeeds almost everything, so
Yeah.
you're just not bringing it in at the right times to kill stuff. Could have seen what it did last season.
But you can't really, like, switch in on things, because it's...
Yeah, you have to bring it in with a slow pivot or off as a revenge kill.
Yeah.
Let's go to Elo. What's the biggest changes? Firewater got a lot of points.
Yeah. Wait, I was worth that much?
Yeah, I mean, you were, I think, over 1,100, or close to it,
Yeah.
so...
I think he and I just like swapped places there. Pinsparce also moved up to number 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of like nice watching how Willis just keeps like that top spot without having participated in like 2 previous seasons.
Yeah.
Like, that's
well,
the
I mean,
new
the thing
benchmark
is,
now.
they all keep kind of like winning and losing.
Yeah.
You have to be on like a really long win streak to actually build any points, but even then, you don't get that much. Like, I only got 9 points this week, and before that, it was like maybe 10.
Well, you're like steadily creeping along, like moving out of turn.
Yeah, but if I lose like once, I'll lose like 40 points. So it's kind of annoying like that, but it's whatever.
Good luck, Pinsparce. I mean, no, you'll be fine.
Yeah, whatever. Go to challenge. Yeah. So at this point, I'm guaranteed at least second.
Yeah.
Depending on how the match goes with Comrade this week, if he loses, then I'm guaranteed first, even if I lose my next 2 matches.
And he actually moved up to second place, overtaking me now. Pinsparce got himself out of the redemption bracket.
Potentially, if he loses this week, you would actually be back in the running to get second place.
Really?
Yeah, you'd have to win the next match.
Right.
This is your last one, right?
This is my last one, yeah. I have a
your bye the last week, yeah.
Okay, so I take back what I said. Good luck, Kurthrock.
So potentially, if Pemberton beat Comrade and then you beat Rhea,
yeah, then I'm
will...
back in the running for the second. I straight up do have to just win this week to keep not going from redemption bracket, because otherwise it could just go foobar against me, like round 9. But the exciting matches next week, they're actually kind of all legitimately exciting. Like Pemberton, Corneria, you and Pinsparce. Firewater, Arca, we have to actually prep with them at some point with that. And then me and Rhea. But like Rhea's been known to like pull out like showstoppers before, and he has beaten me in the past.
Yeah. And Pinsparce just runs dumbass shit all the time, and I don't know how to deal with it, so we'll see how that one goes.
That one, honestly, is in my opinion, gonna be like the most exciting one to watch. Like, as far as like games go, like what wins, the immovable object or the unstoppable force?
I don't know. Honestly, it feels more like playing roulette. You don't know what's gonna happen.
No, this is like Pokemon at its finest. I'm really looking forward to that match.
Yeah, we've never had a bad match, honestly. First season, second season, they're both really good matches, albeit he did rig
he
the
won
second time
last
we played.
season.
So. Yeah, because
the...
Pinsparce RNG usual.
Yeah. Nice pre-John, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll land every hurricane under the sun.
Oh, sorry.
Freeze off every ice beam.
What Pinsparce is implying is that he's actually bribing the showdown judges. People. Counter Polytoad. You don't have a Polytoad this time, man.
I know, he's talking about last season.
Oh, he's talking about last season? Okay.
Yeah.
Was that his draft pick? Or like free agency pick, I mean?
I don't remember. I think he got it at the beginning because he wanted triple weather for some fucking reason.
He did have triple weather. I remember that. That was a Pinsparce team. Because he was the original Totsugeki. Well, tried to. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Not really. We can talk about who's going to Redemption, who's not.
At this point, I don't think Pemberton or Divi can make it.
Yeah, they're not in the running.
But like 3rd place through 7th, they're all up for grabs. Like that could switch really
if Rhea loses this week, he's eliminated. Firewater loses this week, he's eliminated.
Potentially.
Yeah, I guess if Pinsparce loses also, then he might actually have a shot at still staying in. Or no, he isn't, because Pinsparce beat Firewater, so actually, now he'd probably be eliminated. And he'll have to, yeah.
But like, everything is like up for grabs from 3rd to 7th. Like, it could be a totally different bracket next week. We don't know.
Yeah. I want to say second is guaranteed either me or Corneria. I mean, I know I'm guaranteed top 2, but I don't know if Corneria is guaranteed top 2.
No, I did the math, right? So if I have to win next week, or this week, but then you win against Corneria, I'm back in second, I think.
Yeah, I guess actually that.
Because I want the head-to-head.
There still is a way back in for you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for letting me host you guys.
Yep.